Hopefully the audio is working and everything. But today I wanted to do something a bit more like an anatomy type thing where we are going to be doing realism stuff. I also wanted to teach you guys certain parts of the eye. Oops. I put this over here. Okay, I wanted to teach certain parts of the eye. Here is the reference photo. I have that on my not community page, but my channel page. So take a screenshot of it, or I think just press onto it. It'll show the whole thing. I cropped this. Hi, Bookish. Bookish Fable is here. Hello. Hi. How you doing? You didn't end up replying to one of my texts earlier. Hi. I hope you're doing good. Anyways, I wanted to teach a bit more about the eye type of anatomy. I have been well. Oh, that's really good. I'm glad. How's your stuff going with school and everything? How have you been? Oh, right now I kind of suck. I just failed a really important exam and I don't understand why. So I am a little bit sad. But typically art helps. So I'm pretty glad I have this going on right now. So we're gonna be drawing. And that typically helps me after that type of thing. But otherwise I'm okay. It's alright, just an exam. Yes, however, I failed it twice already. Today being the second time, and I'm not happy with myself. Back to what I was saying, yes, we are going to be drawing this. I wanted to teach a bit more about like the different eye type of stuff. For example, there's this, I forgot what this is called. There's the water line, and that's sometimes not understood that you should be drawing that type of thing. So we're going to be working on that. I love eyes. I agree, honestly. Drawing eyes is really fun, in my opinion. And it's really pretty too, because I just like it. It's very nice. We're gonna need to start off our sketch with a square of some sort. Hi, Bobby. Oh, you had the emoji. We need a square. Where did all of my square note stuff go? Give me 1 second. There you go. This is what we're talking about. We need this, except this is the wrong type of thing because it's a little bent, but we're going to be using this either way. We're going to be drawing a rectangle right now because of our reference photo. There you go. We're just doing this part right here. It's not too bad. You can barely see it though. That's the sucky part. We're trying doing it a little bit harsher. There you go. With a darker pencil, because this one is a pretty light pencil. This one is 3H. Oh, why was it that? What do you mean, Bookish? What do you mean? Granny, because of you, I got famous. Everybody knows about Bobby now. I'm pretty sure. You made the whole granny thing like an actual thing. That's kind of crazy. Yes, you are semi-famous now. Congratulations, Bobby. Do your nails are so cute. Oh, thank you. I tried doing the white part on this part, but failed a little bit. But thank you. I appreciate that. You can see that they're growing out already. I need to either fill them or try something out. Why is it? Oh, this is bent. That's why I said it's not that great. But we're making the rectangle right now with this either way. So there you go. This is kind of going to be like a two-part thing because some people might not want to. Are they sticky notes? Yep, they are. They're just really bent. Everybody's becoming so poetic in the comments. But Granny is clumsy. No, I'm not. Okay, let's start off with the sketch. I'm a little nervous because it's a bit more intricate. There you go. Let's see. Here's the sketch we're going to be doing. We're going to try applying it into that square, well, rectangle. Start off trying to figure out I think it's called the iris, the black part. Rainy, did you really thought of a heart drawing that garbage bag? Yes, I did. I liked it. and because it gave it some more meaning aside from just garbage. It had like a heart in it. There was some heart in it. And we're going to just start trying to draw the eyelid over that. It's lifted a bit over here. There's just going to be a random little sketch for the bottom area because we're going to end up erasing some of it. I didn't expect the garbage bag short to end up being as famous as it is right now. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, that color of the sweater. You're like, oh, I bought this recently. It is so nice. It matches my hair a bit, but my hair's a little darker. But yeah, I really like it. It's so soft. Genuinely a very nice one. I'm surprised I found it. Okay, that's gonna be this part. Actually, this area isn't supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be so low. Add that over here then. We need an eraser. Give me 1 second. There you go. Found it. Well, one of the things I did realize on lives and stuff like that is there's a lot more people that come over whenever we're like halfway through drawing or what's it called, or when something is shown to be a lot more realistic than compared to like the beginning stages, which interesting. Okay, let's see. And just there you go. Help me out just a bit right here. Then circle. Oh, half circle, or like a crescent. Go this part here. Typically, I sometimes draw over the reference digitally and then have the outline of everything and then put it on here because it's a lot easier. But we're just freestyling at the moment because you didn't put the time on the live. Yeah, that's because I don't know when I'll be live streaming myself. Reed Christian said, "Hi, hello." I don't know the timing myself. I am working on it, and I also have this one microphone and everything that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to try seeing if I could use or learn how to use this one live stream software because that way I'll be able to add certain things to the live streams, be able to do AI sucks. I'm guessing you came from my trash can video, but yeah, it was interesting because this one commenter was like, "Well, I'm an AI artist, and I think it is a way of making art much better," and I disagree with that. But yeah, it's an interesting thing to be called an artist when you're not the one creating the art. But yeah, okay, we got this part. Add the water line. Make it kind of big. There you go. It goes down into this part over here, and then there's skin that goes this way. Don't worry, Granny. Anyone will come eventually. How can anyone miss their sweet granny? Oh, I appreciate that. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Then there's eyelid right here, darker area over here, and then we're going into the fingers. Fingers go over this way. There's a little bend right there, so we're just gonna add that there. It's not gonna look completely like the reference photo because this part is a little bit different. Camellia said hi. Hey, hello. Okay, let's see. Did the waterline, we did this part. Goes into here. I'm excited to add colors to this, honestly. There you go. There's gonna be like eyelashes right there being held down by this finger. This one goes all the way up to this area. Give some changes makes it alive. Giving some changes makes it alive. Are you talking about AI or are you talking about giving the sketch, what's it called? Color. Because changing up your art with AI is not something I would advocate for or approve of other people doing. Unless you're using it as like a study thing. But even then I would just recommend using actual footage of stuff to improve your art, because that's very different. It will feel like a machine work. Not wrong. Okay. Now we are and some eyebrow. Almost done. Go. And then the sketch is done. I'll always talk about our work, your work. Oh, cute. Okay, we are going to start with the inside of the eye. I need to take my sweater off because I feel like this part is limiting me a little bit in movement. There you go. We are sweater free. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end up doing a few random stuff from my schooling because I don't like the way my class turned out at the moment. Okay, I am back. Sorry. I think I have gone deaf. No, you have not. Sorry, I was just busy doing something. I needed to get something. There we go. I'm gonna start this drawing off with just the highlight. There you go. Then I'm gonna zoom in. You're the only one here, by the way. There you go. I'm gonna zoom in, and then we're gonna use black right now in order to make. You couldn't hear anything because I had muted myself to get something, so that's totally normal. Don't worry. Yeah, we're gonna use black right now to outline this part of the eye. And then if that goes down all the way here, there you go. This goes up over this way because the eyelashes are over here. Here's the waterline. That's a very important thing. Can you hear anything now, Bubby? Are you able to hear anything now? There you go, all the way down here, and then this part a little bigger. There, we got that done. Thank God, I thought I couldn't hear you again. Yeah, I'm hearing loud and clear. Okay, very good, because I was worried for a second that maybe the mute thing ended up doing something wrong. Okay, we are now going to work on the edges. And over here, if you ever notice, there's going to be like a blur effect, but that's going to be with a different color. We're going to use like either a violet or a blue because it helps. Okay. And this part over here is a little darker because over here, this part's going to have a nice shadow. There you go. It's already looking pretty nice. I like this already for some reason. I'm just going to add a few bits that have like a darker area to it. There. Over here. And the amount of texture that some eyes have, it's really crazy. Hi there. Hello, Worst. Granny, I heard a door sound. Yeah, you're gonna hear some background noise. I'm not exactly at home. But, yeah, you're gonna hear some noises if anything. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on in the background. And, I don't really have a studio or anything to do any of this in. Which, like, I don't think I'll need one in the future, but you're gonna hear that if anything. Okay, we are done with all the black. Be careful, someone might kidnap you. Oh, don't worry, I locked my door. I locked whatever door I had. Sorry, Granny nap you. You're a little too cute. Going back to white. use this part to highlight this area, and then we're gonna go into like a yellowish green. I'm gonna use this one right here. This one is zesty lime peel. But yeah, I feel like live streams are really nice when there's actually something better to look at. But the better comes in through time. So we're not able to do that just yet. There you go. Here. Hi, hello, your candy buddy. Zesty. Uh-huh. Okay, that one we put away. We are now going into a deeper color, but we need it to be not like a bright green, but just a green. So olive green is what we're using. My nails work with that emoji. Okay. We are now adding a bit more details, which we have around 2 hours to draw this. Who knows, we might go a little bit over that time, depending on if we want to finish this. Then most of the eyes have like just lines going from this part to the inside. Then they have certain parts of it that don't do that. May I ask, why did you select this reference pic? I liked the colors in it. I really liked the way the skin was colored, and it's not light. And I also really like the fact that it's just pretty in my opinion. Plus, I get to talk about the eye and certain aspects of it, which I want to teach as well. Because I've drawn eyes before. I know how to draw certain eyes. I want to teach other people how to draw it. Because even if you're not like drawing along with me with this exact thing, you might learn certain parts of how you could draw. Or since it is close up, you're able to see different parts of the drawing that, or not the drawing, but like parts of the eye where you might have not understood that, oh, well, that's a part of the eye. You like watching eyes. I like drawing eyes. Watching them, maybe. I think they're really pretty. Green eyes are my favorite, especially since I have green eyes myself. This looks very similar to my eye somehow. Now using a bit of brown, burnt umber, clair. But yeah, I think eyes are really, really, really pretty. And it's really nice being able to draw them. Use it on the outside over here, blending slowly in circles. Some right here. Because an eye isn't just one plain color. Eye reveal. No. You already know me. You're not doing no eye reveal. I'm probably just gonna do an elbow reveal, kind of like Technoblade did. Eye reveal? Nah. I think I'm good. There you go. Got this part down. This part is a little too white. Green-eyed granny. Oh, yeah. It is a fun little thing to talk about also because my OC or persona is not green-eyed. My what's it called? My OC has red eyes, kind of like or brownish eyes, like an umber. Man, I hate when this happens. My OC has reddish eyes, unlike me. Is there enough for me to imagine a picture of you? Oh, there you go. I need to get this part out. But yeah, I like my eyes because the colors are so pretty. Like it's not just one plain color. There you go. We got this down. Add a bit more lines around this area. See that? It's still not doing what I'm wanting it to. Let's try adding this part like this. That work? Yes, however, I need it to be a little more yellow green. Where's all the greens? Going back to olive, by the way. Yeah, it shows so much detail. There you go. This part needs to be blended. This way. This part's darker, so we're gonna darken that area a bit with a different color green. Where's this green? We'll try this one. What is this color? It says another what? I thought this said olive. No, this lime peel. This is olive. My bad. So, did you draw a guy with eye IA key. With IA. Hi, Ava! You're here. Hello. I don't know what that means. IA? I'm drawing just a person with his eye being pulled open by his fingers. If that makes sense. It's an interesting reference photo. It's on my page, if anything, if you want to use it and draw along. Oh, another thing I needed to do, which I realized I definitely can, is using these live streams, the footage from it, I'm able to just compile it into a video, like the ones that I have done before. Yeah, there you go. Like the ones I have done before, but as more of like a tutorial-esque thing instead of just a watch and thing. Yeah, I think the correct phrase is falling deep into your eyes. Okay. Anyways, are you somehow a hopeless romantic? Okay, I added that little part to this. This one needs to be sharpened. Mona, you're my favorite YouTuber. It's not the best way to say it, but you're my. Aw. Well, hopefully I'm not an idol, because that makes me a little uncomfortable. But I wouldn't mind being just a friend, just a simple friend. I don't want to be idolized in any way because, again, I'm just a person. I ache, stomach ache. Oh, okay. I read that so strange, like eye achy. No, it's not an eye ache. It's like, you know when you have an eyelash in your eye, that type of thing, and you just open your eye up a little bit for that. We're using this screen, by the way. Oops, sorry. Said hi, hello, Fluttery. Here you go. And I'm just gonna add it a little bit over on this end, down up this way. Then we are going to now work on the rest of the eye. We're gonna this part. So when drawing this part, I hope you realize that it's not going to be white. We are going to use white, yes, but we're most likely not going to be using a lot of it unless for blending. We are mainly going to be using like a grayish white. This one is cool gray because it's not white. A lot of things are not white. It's just a color that looks similar to it. Grammy used to be an idol in the 60s. No, I did not. Oh, but we need to get rid of some of that. Oh man, you can see it's a little smudging right there. There you go. It's a bit better. We are going to be using this cool gray right now to just add a base color to everything. And then we're going to be adding a bit more color because there's typically grays, reds, and sometimes even like browns in this type of part of the eye. Over here especially, you're going to be seeing a lot more brown. Here you go. But yeah, I would much rather be a granny or a friend than an idol. I don't mind being your favorite though. That's very sweet. Okay, we need a blue, but we said purple, so we're going to be using a little bit of purple. And we're going to just be using it around this area. Right around here. And then we're going to go over it again with like another blue. Because you see how that kind of looks nicer? It looks a bit better. I'm going to just add another line of black because I wanted it to be a bit more pronounced. A bit more like different from this part. Contrasting? There you go, that's what I'm saying. Sir Erase, I am seeing you still surviving the drills. The eraser's going through. It used to be like this big, but it's slowly going through it. Don't worry, it'll be all done and ready later. I don't believe in idols. I don't believe in rare role models. I only believe in God. Parents should be role models. I agree with that. But just because she's talented at drawing doesn't mean she should raise your kids. Yes. However, I do hope to be a good person in order, like, for kids to be seeing me and be like, oh, well, that's a good person. I want to be like that as well. Granny, I made a drawing. Oh, that's cool. Oh, right. We're using white right now. Wow. Oh, thank you, Frankie. And we are going to be doing this right here. Also, what was it? Mamo. We're just gonna call you Mamo. Mamo, what God do you believe in? Because there's a lot of different Jesuses in this world, or at least from whole religious point of view type thing. Because I myself am a Christian. However, there's Jesus in the Mormon Bible. There's Jesus in Islamic culture, religions, and stuff like that. So they are very different. So it's an interesting topic, if anything. Wait, what idol is just like a famous person, right? Or am I stupid? Why should Granny raise my kids? Oh, don't worry about it. Don't take it to heart. Trust me. That's not. I understood that you were saying that as just a thing. This should have 1,000,000 likes, to be honest. Oh, I appreciate that. Here you go. We're gonna add white right here. And that's gonna go later into the water line thing. But that's not the water line this part is. Yeah, babysitter granny. Honestly, some kids are so cute though. I can't help it. And here's the soldier you were talking about, Bobs. Okay, and then a little more highlight right there. And right here. There you go. I don't have kids. You don't need to. It's okay, Eva. It's okay. Perfect yapper for yapping babies. When I'm with kids, I feel like they do most of the yapping or crying or whatever. Well, I'm a Christian, discerning Catholicism at the moment. Discerning Catholicism, what do you mean by that? Because papacy is not considered biblical. You're saying, okay, I'm not going to talk much about that, but it's an interesting topic. Papacy is not really a Christian topic. I mean, not topic, but like a Christian thing. Respect for General Eraser. Okay, which one is the general and which one's the captain? Because there's two of them. We need a captain and a general. Wait, I became third. Oh, now you're first. Congratulations. Oh, by the way, we are now using nectar. The nectar we are going to be blending in this part. And it's a nice color because it's a pretty dark one. And it works really well because this part is a lot darker. I'm gonna blend that in over this way, then over into this area as well, into like the eyeball. It's an interesting thing because this is the eyeball, this is the eye, but this is the eyeball. The captain is the retired one. School, I have a history and English test. You should start learning. Me now I'm watching Mono. Do both. Do both because I failed my exam today despite studying. So try studying a little harder, I guess. I don't understand why I failed, to be honest, because I've done everything by the book, everything, and then I tried a few other things, and then I tried a different study method, and yet I still somehow failed. A veteran, but I don't like that I failed. It's an annoying thing for me because I don't like that. I failed twice, and that's what sucks the most. We're using this part over here. Eva, you can't understand granny yapping if you can't pass the English test. Exactly. You have to do great. Don't worry. Oh, now you have to take accountability. Yeah, your granny isn't as smart as she would hope she would be. But it's a work in progress, guys. I think my solar system drawings is kind of bad. Like, it's full of random bumps and lines. Your solar system? Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a solar light. Like, you know, the ones that some people put on their roofs. So I was like, weird, interesting. Black, by the way, this is black. We are now going to do a little line over here. This is going to be more for like the eyelashes. I needed to make sure that we have that at least established there. Because this is the water line. I'm going to keep repeating that at some point. It's going to get annoying. Yeah, water line right there. We need some white. And we're going to make a little line right here. There you go. And then this part over here needs to be a little lighter. Go into this area. And then down here. I'm interested in Catholicism since Pope Francis passed away, to be honest. I find Catholicism fascinating. Yeah, I agree. It is a really fascinating thing, especially the history and everything, because it does go into certain other religions. It comes from certain other things. like the Jesuits and stuff like that, which is very interesting, honestly. But I don't find it to be biblical. That's just one of the main things. But of course, there's people that are still really good in there. It's just I'm living my life according to the Bible, or at least I try my best to, and I don't find it to be a part of that. However, yes, I agree. It is very interesting. Score, not school. Hi, do you prefer realism to other art styles? Yes, I do, because it is much easier for me, which is a fun topic because realism sometimes isn't easy for people. But I also really like digital art. Here's some of my digital art. I have that one, and let me show you one of my favorites. This is actually the thumbnail that I use. We have this one, like the eyes sparkle and everything, and like this part moves and this part moves. Like, yeah, I drew this one as well, and I'm really happy about that one. And then we have this one. I already know that like this eye needs to be shifted this way, like the whole face needs to be shifted down. But I like the perspective thing. I like that I tried doing perspective here. But yeah, I prefer realism because it's so much easier, in my opinion. It's just easier. I'm from a country where I have to learn French. Ooh, French. I've tried learning French. It's so hard, in my opinion. There's so many different things for that. Like, I only had a week. I have been waiting for a week for my school. Still waiting. Wow. Score, not school. I love your art. Hello, Sari. Mushi. I think that's how you say it. Ava, you sound so young. Oh yeah. How long are you drawing? Your drawing experience is older than me. I've depends on how old you are, because I've been drawing for more than a decade. Um, but yeah, I've been drawing for more than a decade. I don't know if that answers your thing. It's not like a specific day or whatever. I mean, like not date, but like a specific time frame. But I've been drawing for quite a while. For realism, uh, mm, I haven't been drawing as much, but every now, yeah. So around a decade. We're still using white, by the way, guys. There you go. Hey, can you say Harry Krishna? It means hello and welcome to my language. Aw, it sounds like Merry Christmas. She's been drawing since the 60s. Bobby, what do you mean I sound young? I'm waiting for the grow a garden admin, but I have to wait 2 days. What is that? I forgot. Did you do the line work on that art on this? Yeah, you could check out the first few minutes of this. We ended up sketching this part. You could draw along with us if you want. Jesus and on foot. I probably pronounced that horribly. Are you like Bulgarian or Canadian? That's the only French I know. Ah, je m'appelle Mona. I don't know how to say anything else. Okay, we need like a darker color, and we're gonna back into this. There you go. What is this color? This one is Kenna. I don't know. Sounds like henna. I'm gonna just add that right here, and then over on this end. There you go, and then outline this part of it. Here, blend it into this area. It's slowly turning out pretty good. But I am missing out on a lot of comments, my bad. If I mean, you're saying school and all that, so I thought, well, I'm 23 years old right now. Oh, nice, congratulations. Well, happy early birthday. Very soon. Not me in school are in. Gotcha said, no, Granny, I'm asking about the OC one. Let me grab my French book 1 second. I'm at lunch. Can you say go run? It means pretty in Turkish. Go run, God? Interesting. I mean, you hugging your knees. Uh, oh, hold up. Let me see. I'm gonna show you something. Are you talking about this? And what did you, oh, my bad. Go back to normal. How does this work? Why is it, 1 second, I'm gonna try fixing it. There you go. How does this iPad work? There you go. This. Are you talking about this drawing? What is what was the question about this drawing? Look at Panda. Why, so cute. Look, I love the little bows and stuff like that. I changed up the colors, and look, Panda little head thingy. And then like there's a little heart part, but I didn't connect it to the head, so I found that really nice. There's another panda. But yeah, What did you what did you want to say about that, Bobby? Okay. It's like a party button game and random things like good stocks, but instead of being good, it's bad. Interesting. Go if you want to say that's pretty in Turkish. Ooh. Only French words I know is M ending with D. I don't know what that means. Who wants to eat chips with me? That's my school lunch. Ooh, I'll eat chips with you. What type? I'm making a frog out of the rainbow. Loom is my original design. About the line work. Oh, yeah. I ended up commenting, posting about that. I didn't want to do line art on this because I like this. This is just a sketch, but I really just like it, and I don't know what to do about that. Because I think this would look really nice as just like a general art thing. Je m'appelle Sana. Oh, nice to meet you, Sana. Salut, je m'appelle Ava. Now you should say "Ça va bien." I'm doing well, thank you for asking. How about you? Je m'appelle Sana. Bonjour, Ava. Yeah, it looks so good like that. It shows emotions. Oh, yes. I'm trying to put. I'm trying to actually with my OC. I'm trying to learn how to give her other emotions or like work on the emotional range of the art that I make of her. Because I just need to work on emotions. I don't know how to draw them that well, and I need to work on that, in my opinion. Yeah, so that's the art struggle and the art learning thing that I'm going through at the moment. Let's see, this part needs to be a little dark over here and over here. To this area, this part's darker around here. But yeah, I'm working on figuring out different emotions on how to do that with my OC. I can speak German, French, Turkish, English, and Hindi. Ooh, I could speak just a bit of German. Ich heiße Mona. Was ist klein? I just don't know how to formulate the sentences all that well. Well, the French words and they're only M. I'm trying my best to draw X-type star drawing and just work in progress. Bonjour, Xavier. Sein sein. Wo bist du min? How are you? Yes. You reply, ich bin gut. Yeah, ich bin gut. I am Deutsch. Dutch, actually. There you go. Oh, that's pretty cool, Ava. What kind of impressions are you thinking of? Well, I would like to learn how to draw my OC angry, sad, expressions other than the ones that I've already done. Just like learning how to do that type of thing with the type of like box face character that I have, because it's a little interesting. I would like to learn how to do that. How to do I don't know. What other emotions are there? It's actually like the basic happy, sad, mad, and there's another one that I forgot. Yeah, those are like the basic ones. I want to learn how to do that. We are now going into some of the skin area despite not finishing rendering this part. Got the person for it. Guten Morgen. Oh, it's not Morgen for me. Ich komme aus Turkey. Oh, that's cool. Ich komme aus America. Morgen, I want to learn Italian. Signora. Got the person for it. Ik ben Ava. Got het government. That doesn't sound German. Say something like it could go. That's the same as German, so well, almost. I don't even draw half the creation disk yet. I know how to draw those emotions in anime style. I know how to draw it in like the normal basic ways of like human looking stuff. However, for my OC, it's a little harder to understand how to do that. Now using this color. What color is this? It's like a very burnt one. I need to make this part very dark, at least darker. Go over here. There you go, and then right here. Yeah, we need to make this part darker. This part here a little bit. A tiny bit right here. There you go. And let's try a different color. Let's try this one. Let's actually sharpen this first. I'm gonna draw the creation disc. Okay. Hello, I watched you for like 2 hours ago. I love your art. Hi, Noodle Doodle. Thank you. I appreciate that. Which videos did you watch? And did you like them? Because there's a few of them. Oh man, this one broke. Oh, there's a mess. There you go. I came from a country that used to be colonized by the Dutch, yet I can't speak Dutch. Interesting. What is Dutch though? I feel like Dutch kind of reminds me of just an accent. Franny, how long do you have to wait till you get any views on live? I don't want to say like 6 to 5 minutes, and then there's like one person or two, which not too bad, honestly. These are kind of like tutorials and stuff like that, and then like chats. And then maybe later I'll just splice things up and then make it into a video on my page. That way people just watch that without me talking, I guess. And I'll just add uh, music to it and stuff. But yeah, for now, I don't know. It just takes a bit of time for people to come to my lives, and that's not too bad. This part goes into a line over here. Speaking of which, if you guys ever look at the water line up close, there's like the line that goes from this part to this part. You could see it right here as well. Like there's this one right here. Then this is going to be lined up for over this way. So we're going to use this color right here to finish the water line. There you go. We're just going to blend this part a little bit into this part. But yeah, this is going to be the whole water line, so that's not even the skin yet. I only speak English. Oh. Let's see. Do you speak French then? Or Spanish? I have been waiting for more than an hour. An hour for what? Hey, you missed my previous comment. I probably did. There's a few comments that happen and I see like the top 4 to 3, depending on how much comments there are. And I try scrolling back. That's why you just saw me move my hand and stuff. I wasn't drawing or anything. I tried scrolling back and reading them all. But it takes a little bit of time. We're now using white to blend this part. There you go. Or am I wrong? I am not a New Yorker. Oh, okay. I'm from Indonesia. Ooh. Is that just India? For like the full word, or is that a whole different thing? Go. We're gonna do this part here. Mona, can you please say go run? Go hurry, bull. It means hello. Oh, hello. It means hello, you're a pretty young girl. Granny, you kind of stretched the eyelid a little too much. It's supposed to be a little more, though. It's supposed to be all the way down here. Interesting. Oh, wait. Netherlands, Indy? Mona, can you please say that? It means a lot. I'm gonna butcher that so badly, so that's why I'm not saying it. There you go. And this part here. We need to already render this part. I'm just making a bunch of layers right now. We're gonna use this color right here. We're gonna first render this part because we need to. But there's a ton of different colors that we need to be using. I have changed my mind. Apparently we're using this one now. Because I'm 25%, that's actually Netherland Indie. The eye is making my eye dry. Touchy things, guys. One reveal per live. Only reveal you're getting is a hand reveal, nail reveal, and here's an elbow. So I have a question. I saw the video where you drew a garbage bag or multiple bags, and the first thought I had was it looked like a heart. Was it supposed to really look like a heart? It was really cool. Yes. Actually, I know that what you're meaning because the heart is like this part, and then there's this area right here, and then the 3 arteries of some sort and stuff like that. So that looks already like the garbage bag that I did, but yes, it is specifically intended to have the look of a garbage bag. Because well, not garbage bag, but like the look of what's it called? Of a heart. There you go. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's specifically made to look like that on purpose because drawing just a garbage bag didn't have much meaning, whereas drawing it with a heart-looking shape, or at least a heart inside it, give me more meaning and give a bit better, better understanding of like, oh well, this has at least something behind it, or at least it's a little bit more than just a garbage bag. Yeah, I recognized it because of the already. Yeah, exactly. It's a pretty cool thing. I really liked it. But surprise! If you guys don't know, surprisingly, I thought that was not gonna do well. The video, so I am completely shocked. I refreshed my page for like all the YouTube Studio stuff, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what is happening? And we're still not doing this part. Oh my gosh. Oh bad. Mona, how long do you draw a day? I try drawing a few hours a day because it helps me regulate emotionally, it helps me just calm down, it helps me think about stuff, and gives me time to just spend sitting instead of just standing and doing stuff. I try drawing a few hours a day. Around 4 to 5 is nice, but that's really hard to do these days unless I'm doing a live stream. Well, I try doing at least that much a day, which that's a lot. But it's nice. And we're still not doing this part. Wow, okay. Whatever. I'm just going to let myself do whatever part we're doing at this point. There you go. Back and I drew a gas giant planet. Ooh. I have a stick man. What should I name him? George. But give him a top hat. Give him like one of those fancy old hats. You should have seen the comments. Everyone is being so poetic on that short. I should see the comments. I've been scrolling through them and just trying to like and comment on some of them. Like all of them, but comment on some of them. Whenever I have time. Um, what poetic ones? Most of them are like, oh, this is just garbage. And I agree with them because it is. I'm gonna add more veins over here in a bit. Speaking of which, I don't know if this should have a warning of some sort, a trigger warning or whatever. But like, at the same time, people could just scroll away from it if anything, which is a really fun thing because that means they have control over what they watch. There you go. Let's see. We're gonna darken this part right here. Let's go into the eyelid right here. Splits into another one right there. There you go. Then we have this part right here that's darker. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, bye, Noodle Doodle. Thank you for commenting and visiting. People are ignorant and government is problematic. I wish I'm a Filipino instead. Well, maybe it's not the race, but the area. Do you want to rather live in Filipino? Is that what you mean? Okay, I have that part down. We need to now try blending it with something. So we're gonna try like a dusty rose color. I needed. I'm gonna put that heart in the back. Oh no, she did not. That was just me. But nice try. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to make me have like an evil twin of some sort. I read those comments. No, that was just me. But it was very funny because there was this one commenter. I was like, dear parental figure, something, and I am in fear. And I'm like, dear child, this, and this, and it was really funny. I just those are the type of comments I find really amusing, and that's why I commented back. Granny George, second name, third name. The third, but what's the second name? George Giovanni Gregory the third, but make him have a top hat. Okay, we need to blend out this part, and then we need to add like some. This part looks a little blended in here. Interesting. Let's add. There you go. Makes it look a little different. I'm gonna add just a bit more white. We're gonna darken it one more time around this part. Yeah, most drawing stuff is just what's it called, layering a bunch of times. As you could see, I'm going through different colors and stuff. What do you do to a granny? Yeah, Granny is still here. Don't worry about her. She's still right here. Don't worry. And also, if you ever look at the eye, there's gonna be like these little weird looking parts. You see that? Those are little dot areas. It's for some reason a thing in the eye. The anatomy of an eye is very interesting in my opinion. It's kind of crazy. There's so many different intricate things in it. It's amusing just to look at it and stare at it at some point. Sometimes. It's called. Now we're moving on to this. I'm back. I drew a gas giant. Question: what is a gas giant? Are you talking about like planet terms? Are you talking about like a character or something like that? What is that? And then I'm going into some white now because we need to blend some white into the areas that are a little lighter. And we might add some gray over here as well. But first, the white. Go up to this area. We still have not done this part. I think that's called the sclera. Oh, they're commenting. Thank God nobody talks Sailor Moon. You said that last time too. Giant releases gas, I think. Oh, so human beings to ants. Because human beings release gas and they're giants compared to ants. There you go. Gas giant is like Jupiter. Oh, okay, so you are talking planets. There you go. Well, that makes more sense. How are you using this color? I don't know which one this is. It just says this number. Must have been eating beans. I'm Gabriel. Hello. Moha. Interesting. We are now finally doing this part. We need to make that darker. We're using black on this area down over here. That black leaks into this part and then a little right there. Now we have not only George, Gregory, Georgina, John the third. Now we also have Charlotte. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not counting. I'm not able to count that many. A beautiful family. I love those. Anyways, very nice. I'm glad. I hope their children have very wonderful short names. There you go. This one is raspberry from last one. Just a bit more right there. There you go. Okay, now for this part. We need to figure out how to do that a little bit better than what it is right now. This color is whatever this one is. My favorite gas giant is HD 100-546B. I'm surprised you memorized that. I skipped kindergarten. Bobby, what are you doing skipping kindergarten? Are you that smart, really? Okay. Oh, speaking of which, there was this other reference photo that I really liked and I was debating doing, but it looks a little creepier than this. Fun little thing, but yeah, it looks a little different because it's art, but made through the veins of the eye, so it's like a big close-up on the eye veins, but the veins make art piece, which I found really cool. We're now highlighting certain areas. Which like a little early to highlight since we still haven't done any of this part. But like, who cares? I like shiny stuff. Pretty sure everybody knows that I like shiny stuff now. Let's see. Poppy, go back to school. Yes, Ava said that correctly. So gas giant can't eat beans, only collide with bigger gas orbs. Ooh. School bet Kia meatballs good. I disagree with that. Kia meatballs, I haven't tried them, but they don't sound good. The Dutch still do cycling, so I skipped that. Reasonable. Yeah. Okay, there you go. I haven't actually drawn, what's it called? I have not drawn meatballs yet. I have drawn a lot of other stuff, but not meatballs for some reason. Those have not been on the list yet. Who knows? Maybe we shall draw them at some point. We need to make this waterline a little bit different. There we go. And let's blend it in. Then add a bit more white around this part. And then let's start highlighting. Bubble. Bald. How do you think I go to school? Tip, it starts with a C. There is an Y in it. It has 2 weeks. What? I don't know. You guys are talking about your own type of thing. I'm just gonna be drawing at this point. There you go. And then we have this part right here. You guys can talk amongst yourself, I guess. A bicycle. Oh, that's a good guess. There you go. And right here. I really like the highlights and everything. It's turning out actually really nice. Go on, that's so nice. Almost looks like there's a hair in this eye. That's a little much, so we're gonna try that part like this. There you go. Fix that part up one more time. Every time I hear bald, I think of the one scene from that one SpongeBob movie. I've never seen the SpongeBob movie, but I'm surprised it left that big of an impact on you that you could remember all that. There you go. We need another one right there. That's a little big. We need to fix that. There you go. Thin it out. Oh, that just made it disappear. You're gonna have to redo that. There you go. Then we have big highlight coming up right around here. This part, and then one more right here. Then another one right here. That part needs to be darker. Otherwise the highlight won't be able to pop as much. So we're making this part darker. And we'll make this part a little lighter. There you go. I don't know if that did much. Bye guys, bye Ma. Let's see. Right here, right there. Dots. It's a bit too much again. So we are going to thin that out. Blend this part away. There you go. We need more black there because that there helps. Why are all of your pencils short? They're not that short. Here, look at these. They're not that short. Just the ones that I use a lot are short. Some of them have been even smaller than this, which, if you look at it, it's almost the size of my thumb part, which, fun. She eats them when hungry. Oh wow, hello. You're new? So I'm a biker, also a squid. Oh, no, why are you a squid? Don't do that. That's not safe for you. You already know that concrete can eat away at your skin like a crayon. Why do that to yourself? Oh, that's dangerous. Don't follow his example. She eats them when hungry. Bobby, what are you talking about? What am I eating when hungry? That's a line right there, and we need to make that darker, but I don't like most of the colors that I have at the moment, so we're going to be using this one. This part right here. I think I like this so far. We need to add eyelashes and everything, but we need to first make the skin. Oh, a poking technique. That's cannibalism. What are you talking about? Who's cannibalizing who? Why is this a topic? I've just been drawing. Okay, we're gonna add a little darker over here. And then the eyelashes are gonna be hard to do, so we're gonna skip the eyelashes completely for now, and then we're gonna do that later. For now, we are now going into either this finger, or the eye stuff, which a lot of it's gonna take time. Granny, I'm feeling like you're poking a real eye. It's gonna flinch at this point. Let's see. We are still working on this part for some reason. There you go, and let's start working on this part. The eye bag area, or I think it's called aegyo in Korean. No, that's a different thing. But there's this one part of the eye where there's a bag area and then the rest of the skin. So we're gonna work on this part right now. We're gonna start by highlighting the white areas of it, and we're gonna try making it look a little more detailed. So we're gonna be just doing like little strokes. You can ride a motorcycle without riding gear. Just don't crash. Yes, you can. However, it's not safe for you. That is the main point, safety. Just like in a car, you wear a seatbelt. I hope you guys wear a seatbelt. But yeah, there's certain safety things that come with riding certain aspects of certain things. So just be careful. That's the only thing I'm able to tell you. And wear gear if possible, if you have any, or don't ride a motorcycle. With the skin, we're right now just doing little patches right there. And then we're going to blend certain other things onto it. But it's easier right now to add the white then have a layer on top of that. Fancy. Have you ever heard of the gas giant? What? What in the world? How do you both know about that? Gonna add this right here into the eye. Oh man. Again. Granny, what vehicle do you drive? I drive a white car. I drive a car. And I like it because it's big. And I could put a ton of canvases in there. And I could drive around with a bunch of canvases in my car. The biggest gas giant in the galaxy. Wow. Isn't that the sun? Is the sun made out of gas? Man, this pencil is not sharpening. Goodness. Sharpen. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna add more around here. This part right here and this area. Blended this part. And then wrinkle, other wrinkle. We are using now this one. Bobby, I bet she'd drive a Volvo. What's a Volvo? You know about Wasp 12. You guys are talking about gas giants on this. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys could hear the plane that's coming by. It's an aesthetic you don't understand. We're now using this color. And we are just going to add it over here very lightly. Going over everything. There you go. Makes it look a little dusty, but it works. Then later we are going to add more color. And then the eyelashes, because the eyelashes curve upwards and it helps with the whole effect of the eye being pulled. Granny, I'm flying that plane. Waving up from there. Well, I'm in the room right now, so I can't see you. Be careful. I hope you have your license. If you skip kindergarten, then let's just hope you have a license. But yeah, did you guys hear that? There you go. Got that down. This is a nice, interesting color. What is this? Rosy beige. That works. I use a rosy beige, I guess. It's more like a dusty purple. See, it's a dusty-ish purple. Dusty, crusty, musty, rusty. Okay, did you see me? Yes, I saw you. It's an egg-shaped planet that appears to be eaten alive by its host star. How did Bobby become first? I think it's like the whole first thing comes from the amount of comments you guys make. And then there's also like a supers thing and like some other thing. I don't know. There's a bunch of YouTube stuff that I just have, and like I don't know how other people use, but if they do, they do. There you go. Back to this color. This part is darker. Other, and then it goes into like a black color. We are going to try to not make this part black. We're going to try making it brown. There you go. We're just layering right now. And let's outline this part right here because we gotta make sure it's a little more seen. Erase the sketching. And this. I'm always first. I think you're oh no, Fable was the first to comment on this live. There you go. Maybe I should start adding a time of when I will be doing the live so that people know. Maybe I should draw the eyes of Shigo. What's Shigo? Who's a Shigo? What's it? What? There you go. This part. A little darker over here. Alright, that is pretty dark, but it works. This part we will start making darker. Just to make sure we have this part outlined. There. And that goes into like just darkness in general. It goes into the oblivion of space. Because the rest of it is pretty dark and the rest of it is just eyebrow, I guess. We have a nail, or not nail, but what's it called? Another finger right here. This goes into here. Speaking of which, it doesn't really matter if you're sketching much part of this. And more, also, do you know about stop making garbage? No. I could make garbage if I want to. There you go. Right. This part right here is a little darker, so we're just gonna make this whole corner end up black. AI sucks. Yeah, I agree. Oh, wait a minute. Your profile picture looks familiar. Did you end up commenting on one of my garbage, one of the videos on there? Like the garbage one? Granny loves garbage. She likes 7 bags of it. Interesting. I actually really like having a clean space and everything. I like having my desk empty, if possible. So, I don't like garbage. But nice try, Bobby. A for effort, I guess. There you go. More black. And then I'm gonna start from this end, and we're gonna just transition down. Hopefully that works. Shingo is the wife of He-Man. I feel like this is some sort of joke. I don't understand it. Oh, we're using Dusty Rose. Rose Beige. I call it Dusty Rose. Rose Beige to get into this part. And we're just going to be working through it. There's a lot more white there, so we're going to use white right now. To make sure we understand that this part's supposed to be lighter. There you go. There's this part. Typically, eyes take me much longer to draw. Interesting. Just add darker right there. There you are. Back to the pink beige, I guess. This reminds me of that one other blue eye that I drew. Now we're going to this color. What is this? Clay Rose. Where is the Dusty Rose? We need a Dusty Rose in the set. Now there's this part. And then since it looks somewhat dead, I am going to use this color because it's brighter. And hopefully we'll give it some more life. Life-looking thing. But I really like the reference photo because it looked nice. It looked like there was a nice filter on there, and hopefully we're able to resemble that. We are now just blending with this. Oh, you could barely see anything. My whole hand's covering everything. Wow. Fun. There you go. There you go. Now we're going to blend that over here. And it looks a little better. See, it looks a little more like that. But the reason why all this right now, the skin in this area, doesn't look like skin is because it's all just one blended color. Keep up the amazing work. Oh, thank you. It looks glossy. Which part? This part we're still working on because we need to add a little more skin texture. So we're going to use like this color. It honestly almost looks like my skin color. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Why is there a toothpaste mark on my bed in my bedroom? Were you brushing your teeth? Scarlett said hi. Hello. The forehead. It doesn't look shiny yet. Oh my. Is that what you're trying? Oh, I see what you're trying to do. I'm going to add texture now. And we're just going to be adding circles and pores and stuff like that because those are very normal to have and should not be an insecurity. But even if it is, it's a normal thing, guys. Anyways, just wanted to add that in. I'm going to be adding texture into the skin. And that's going to be very subtle. You could see just a bit of it. My camera isn't that great. Speaking of which, my phone got extremely roasted for being very, very old today. That was an interesting thing because I didn't think it's that old. Apparently, my phone is like a relic, and certain apps can't even be downloaded on it, which was crazy to me because, like, it feels like a normal phone. But, yeah, that was just a fun experience because I didn't realize I needed a new phone that badly. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully get a new phone pretty soon, and hopefully the camera quality goes up, because that's the main thing I really want, is better phone camera quality, because this is a little hazy, as you could tell. I know it's a no. I know what a Nokia is, but no, it's not even a Blueberry or Blackberry actually. There, um, no, it's not even a Blackberry. It's just a Samsung, and I really like it because it works well. But like, I guess it's old. It's just like me. But like, come on, it shouldn't be that old. I figured it'd be fine. It's not apparently. The skin color looks like the artist, and her eye is green. She definitely. Kim Possible. Oh, that's what that's from. I didn't even recognize that. It's been forever, honestly. So we are going both eyebrow right now, and just circles. Look at that. Why is it doing this? There you go. And there you are. Anyways, gonna add a bit of the hair up there. I'm gonna try going over doing the lighter color as well, just to add a bit more. We're gonna go over and blend it with this part. Okay. Bobby, isn't it the Nokia? Bobby, did you use something strange? Fun fact, Samsung also produces cars and trucks. Samsung produces freighters too. It's a pretty universal manufacturing company name, I guess. Yeah. Samsung is honestly, in my opinion, so much better than what's it called? Than iPhones. iPhones, yeah, they look sleek and everything like that, but like Samsung has been doing everything iPhone has been doing, but so much better. And they've done it so much faster. They've had the flip phone, they've had the camera quality, they've had everything really well made and stuff. From that garbage bag. No, don't eat that. That's not healthy. You already have your own heart. It's televisions and etc. But yeah, I like Samsung a lot better. Okay, we are now going to start making the eyebrow hair. Oh, and if you ever look at an eyebrow, it first goes that way. Like, for example, like the eyebrow is swooping this way right now, but like the eyebrow goes this way, this way, this way, this way, and then bends down that way. And so it goes down this way, this way, this way, this way, and then the other way. So it's a really interesting thing. No one talks about why I suddenly disappeared. I figured that you left. Were you listening to us the whole time? Oh, yeah, whenever somebody subtly disappears, I just assume they left. Here you go. Another one right here, and then we're going to blend this part in a bit. This part goes over down this way already. Then hairs do clump together, so it's a fun little thing to also remember to draw. Clumpy hair. But what did I say? My mom caught me not learning. Girl, learn. Start learning. It's a good thing that you left then. Go do your schoolwork. Don't worry about us. We're going to be here at some point as well later. We're probably just going to be here for a few hours. Ava, let me guess, you were cycling. I think trucks are the same as cars. They are cars. They're literally called cars. We're now using a darker brown because brown is a bit more natural looking. Then we're just going to be working on this part. Spartan has really nice like eyebrow part right here, whereas in like he plucked his eyebrows well, or she, I don't know. It's not more like a he or she. Yeah, adding a bit. You can see I accidentally did this part right here, and I have a fun little thing called an electric eraser. It's not like I'm drawing a tattoo. I'm not. There you go. That's gone. Yeah, but trucks kind of bigger than cars. Some cars are bigger